KPM Franklin is a multi-discipline firm. We actually provide surveying and engineering services. We have general engineering, we have a transportation division, we have a project survey division, and a home builder survey. My name is Jay Police. My title is, I have a few, but Vice President and Director of Survey Operations.
Mitchell Hill, I'm a land surveyor.
I am crew chief.
So when I first got in, since I didn't have much background in anything survey related, I started kind of at the bottom.
Entry level, you need zero experience. You can come in green as a rodman. There's a couple different paths to move up. There is a licensure path and then a non-licensure path. Typically you start off as a rodman, you move up to an instrument man. From that position, you move up to a field crew chief.
We're making maps. We set boundaries. We do stakeouts. We're basically the first person on site.
Eventually got into the office and started drafting. So taking everything that was collected in the field and putting it in a map form, essentially. And worked my way up through there till I was a senior CAD tech, and then from there on to a project manager role where I am now, and looking to study and sit for my exams to get licensed.
That is really it to get into it. The only real requirement is if you want to become a licensed surveyor, you have to have a 4-year degree. The 4-year degree can be in geomatics through the University of Florida, or it can be a 4-year degree in anything, but the experience requirements are a little bit different.
I think for most people in the survey industry, a lot of them didn't necessarily seek it out unless you have like a family member or someone that that was in surveying. It's kind of like flies under the radar.
I got started because my little brother actually, his first job in Florida when we moved out here, and we moved as brothers, we all three came down, and he got the job first.
My great-grandfather and great-great-grandfather were both surveyors. My great-grandfather's number was 767, mine's 6811, so that's a pretty big gap there. But when they were surveying, they used chains and theodolites and peep sight compasses, and they literally had to pull a chain that was 66 feet long, and now today, and when I started, there was much more technology.
Drone technology is a big one right now, just because
you basically set up the program, tell it what to do, you put it in the air, and the drone flies itself.
Because now you can, finish your field portion of the project in a couple days, what would take you weeks to do traditionally.
Now you can work with a 2-man crew that has, or even a 1-man crew that has a robotic total station and a GPS unit. As far as going into the future, surveying has done a pretty good job of keeping up with it. The best part about my job, it's hard to say, I just kind of fell in love with it.